Oh my goodness. I am so late. 3 minutes late. That is insane. I did say I was going to come here at 4 o'clock. It's 4:04, 4 minutes late. Because I was over here trying to like thaw out my chicken. This chicken ain't trying to thaw out. So let's. Yeah, let's try to compromise. Because I'm just going to wait for people to come on my live. Because this is weird. Normally people would just come on my live, but nobody's coming on it. So that's kind of throwing me off. But who cares? If anybody is here, it doesn't really matter. Let's send share. And you guys should also share the live too because it's gonna help your girl out. And hit the like button too. So I'm just over here waiting for my food to thaw out. My chicken breast to thaw out. It's been giving me a headache. I had this whole thing planned out to talk about. Like I literally had like I had a whole notebook and everything about what we were gonna discuss today. Like I wrote down a whole list of things that I wanted to talk about. Like so basically today's topic was gonna be based off of doing the things that feels good and prioritizing your comfort and self satisfaction over anything. So also about visualizing your success and let your creativity be rooted in your personal desires, like your personal desires as in like your personality. So that's what we're going to talk about today. I had everything like written down, like this whole thing is filled with what I wanted to discuss, but I got distracted and I started like pushing. I started throwing out my chicken breast because I try to eat healthy. So yeah. So how's everyone doing? I hope everyone is having a productive day. Again, I wanted to come here and reconnect with you guys and talk about what genuinely makes you happy and also to prioritize the pleasure and comfort of your self satisfaction. And also visualize success and let creativity be rooted in your personal desires. So that's the topic of today. So, how do you create fulfillment for yourself and pleasure for yourself? So for me, my creation grows when I am emotionally satisfied, like emotionally satisfied. And I feel like I express myself more and I express myself openly, emotionally, and like also speaking my truth and tap into like my inner world, like speaking my truth about my struggles, my wins and my losses uplifts me because I know that it's going to help someone out there to say, hey, if she could rise above it, I can too, if that makes sense. And then also showing up and being my most authentic self also helps me create a fulfillment for myself. So so I wrote down here, it says your creativity is strongest when you connect to your heart, not your mind. So basically when you connect with your heart, not your mind, as in like when you connect within, like with your heart, like it's genuine. Like you genuinely want to share your progress with people and you genuinely want to impact someone's life. So it's like you showing up and being consistent and being on time. Like for instance, today I was like 3 minutes late, but I still said I was going to be here at 4. I'm still here. although I am cooking, although I'm cooking and waiting for my chicken to thaw, my chicken breast to thaw, I'm still here. And it says, what would be the title of your autobiography if you wrote it today? If I wrote my autobiography today, how I got out the sunken place. Also, pouring into yourself financially or practically, with resources and investing into yourself is very important. Investing in yourself by maybe if you're on a weight loss journey, you pay for not a chef, but you pay for someone to help you with your diet, or you invest in purchasing ChatGPT Plus, so you know the right things to start steps to follow. Also, you invest into going to expensive grocery stores to buy the things that you need. Derek West, welcome to my life. Noya, welcome to my life, Noya. Also, oh yeah. Also, stop creating from a place of lack and create. Stop. Stop creating from a place of lack. Like be thirsty, desperate, or fear of being like, oh my gosh, I'm not gonna go viral. Oh my gosh, people are not gonna like my shit. That's fear and doubt, and being thirsty. You cannot live your authenticity by doing that type of stuff. So basically, you just have to be honest with yourself and know that you are the God within yourself to create a better life for you by starting with yourself and thinking positive. Does that make sense? So yeah. Ooh, that's one. And then I wrote down a whole lot of like a whole bunch of stuff. So basically, I'm just gonna freestyle because everything I wrote down that it was like it's not gonna feel natural. So I'm just gonna create or talk about it from within. And someone wants to join this live. Okay, let's see. It says Jesus Christ. I don't know who Jesus Christ is. So I'm just gonna trust my intuition, even though it doesn't make sense right now. I'm still gonna trust it. And right now, my intuition is telling me to see if this chicken is thawed out. I'm joking, but I'm gonna boil this chicken breast because lately I've been trying to eat very healthy, very very healthy. I don't know why I froze it, knowing that I was gonna. Oh yeah, it worked. I was able to get it out. I'll be right back. I have to toss this in the trash. So while I cook, okay, it's cold water. It's like 2 chicken breasts. Also, what I wanted to talk to you guys about was going on a 21-day journey for manifestation. So for 21 days, we're gonna like manifest the life that we want to live for 21 days. Like be brutal, like say exactly what you wish your life to be, and manifest it for 21 days. And I'll be here for 21 days to help guide whoever wants to join me on this journey with like the exact format of what to say for the manifestation. It says you should use warm water instead. See, I use cold water, but now I turned the water on to hot water, so I'm gonna use hot water. So yeah, so for 21 days starting today. Today is what? What's today's date? What's today's date, guys? Write it down in the chat. I didn't even look at what today's date is. But for 21 days, we're going to go on a manifestation journey, and I'm going to guide you guys with the exact words. Today's the 22nd. Okay, so we're going to be manifesting for 21 days from the 22nd, from starting today, moving forward for exactly 21 days. We're going to say, You're gonna write down the things that you would love to have in your present life, your present future, moving forward, and you're gonna like speak it into existence. And I'm gonna be guiding you guys on how to manifest. Like people will talk about manifestation, this blah blah blah, but they don't really tell you the truth. They tell you, oh, if you want to know the blueprint or you want to know the truth, subscribe to this or nah. I'm gonna just give it to you guys for free because the best things in life are free. The best things in life are free. Okay, let's see if this broccoli is done because give me 1 second. So I was saying the best things in life are free, and I'm gonna give you guys a free guide to this manifestation journey for 21 days starting today. So every day starting from today, you write down exactly what you would love to manifest, what you want to happen in your life after the 21 days, and you repeat it 3 times every time you sleep and wake up. Before you go to bed, remember that whatever you consume, I have 7 people here, so you guys really listen to this because when I say it, I might forget my train of thought. But so what happens is before you go to bed, whatever you consume, whatever you watch on your phone, whatever you watch on the TV screen before you lay down and sleep, affects your dreams, affects how you're going to sleep and wake up. So you're going to control that. You're going to make sure that before you go to bed, you listen to something motivational on YouTube, or you watch something positive, something inspirational, something very in sync, something that you can relate to, that you feel like it's self-development. You watch that before you go to bed. And also before you go to bed, you tell yourself that the higher being is at peace and you are at peace, and you're giving yourself to the higher source of yourself, and you're relaxed, complacent, and you're ready for the next chapter of your life. You're ready for the next chapter of your life. So always remember that. You watch something very positive, something about self-development, and then you tell your higher being or your higher self, I put myself into your hands. Basically, you pray to God. If you pray to God, you pray, but you don't go to bed doubting, having fear, or feeling worried about what tomorrow is going to bring. You just go to bed basically like your mindset should be like a brand new baby. Your mindset should be like a baby that was just born that doesn't know if mom is going to put the breast in my mouth or where food is going to come. You're just a brand new baby. What do brand new babies do? They smile, they just live. So that's how your brain should be. You control yourself to feel that essence, and then you go to sleep. Once you go to sleep and you wake up, I promise you this, you're going to wake up refreshed, you're going to wake up rejuvenated, you're going to feel like less tired. And make sure you have 8 hours of sleep. So if you're going to go on this 21-day journey with me, you have to sleep for 8 hours. You have to sleep for 8 hours straight, 8 hours. So after that, you sleep and wake up. So now that you're in your peace and you're in your comfort, when you wake up in the morning, first thing you do in the morning, don't pick up your phone and doom scroll. Don't do that. You pick up a book and you start journaling down what you're grateful for. You write down, depends on how many you want to write, but don't overwhelm yourself. At least you could write 5 of what you're grateful for. And once you do that, you just talk to yourself. For instance, I'm grateful for sleeping and waking up. I'm grateful for seeing another day. I'm grateful that I have a job. I'm grateful that I have a house. I'm grateful that I'm beautiful. I'm grateful that I speak English, like things like that. So once you do that, then you are at peace. That's the best time for you to manifest the 21-day manifestation that we're about to do. So then you repeat the manifestation that you want, whatever you want to manifest, 3 times. If it helps, you write them down, exactly what you want to manifest. Don't be hard on yourself. Write it and repeat it or read it to yourself 3 times, and then go about your day. And we're going to repeat or do this for 21 days. And I'm going to be doing it with you guys too for 21 days. And I'm going to come on here every day for those 21 days at 4 p.m. So I hope you guys join me here at 4 p.m. every day for 21 days for the manifestation. And to be honest with you, you can manifest any fucking thing you want. You could manifest another planet. You could whatever, like whatever you want to manifest. Trust me. I don't want to say the word trust me, because people that say trust me are fakers and liars. But believe in yourself. It's going to happen. So this is only for people that are really serious and want to make a difference in their life and want to have a whole life-changing experience. I made a promise to you guys I was going to come on live today, and I did come on live. So whoever was here with me on this live benefited from the free game I just gave to y'all. So hopefully I get to see every single one of you guys on here for the 21 days new chapter of your new life, the beginning of your new life, and the beginning of the new manifestation for 21 days. And after those 21 days, it's like we're in school. We're all going to show up and come here and talk about the progress. What you did right, what you didn't do right, if you did it, if you didn't do it. Like, be really authentically honest with ourselves after the 21 days. And I'm going to remember every single person that was on here. Like, I'm going to go back on my stuff to see who was on here with me when I was making this suggestion of joining me for the 21 days manifestation chapter of our new lives. So that's what I wanted to talk about today. And I'm excited. If you guys have any questions, please let me know. Or if you want to come up and have a discussion with me about anything that's, concerning you or whatever the case may be, if you need more guidance to what to do, feel free to ask me. Feel free to ask me anything, guys. Simple. Thank you for joining the live. I was talking about we're going on a 21-day manifestation journey with everyone here on this live, and the process of manifesting and repeating the things that we want to manifest into our lives 3 times every morning when we sleep and wake up. And I hope you join me on this chapter for the 21-day manifestation program. And if you have any questions about how to start or what to do, feel free to write me right now, or you could request to come on the live and ask questions, and we could all help each other out. All right. Are you in? Okay. For 21 days, starting today. Today's the 22nd. So for 21 days, we're going to be manifesting. Write down your manifestation read it out to yourself 3 times what you want to manifest. Every morning when you sleep and wake up, have an 8-hour sleep, wake up refreshed, be peaceful. That's the best time for you to manifest. Be at peace, and then speak your manifestation. Whatever you would like to manifest. Repeat it 3 times for 21 days. Every time you sleep and wake up. Don't forget to do that for 21 days straight. And we're going to do that. Any questions, guys? I'm cooking, so I went to go grab me some lemon and I'm about to make this chicken. And the dressing for the chicken, I have to go grab them. Y'all want to come with me? What am I cooking? I'm making some chicken breast. Chicken breast, green beans, and broccoli. I already made the green beans and broccoli, and I'm about to enjoy this. Well, I'm going to boil this chicken breast, but we're about to dress the chicken breast, so that's what we're doing. Yeah, so if you guys have any questions for me. JT, thanks for joining this live. I want everyone to be positive and know that. Can you accept my request? Okay, yes, I'll accept your request. David. Hello. Is it connecting? I can't hear you. Are you there? David. David the King. You have bad service, David. Who else wants to join me on this live? I don't know why I'm unable to see my, you're unable to see my request. Okay, let's see. Let me see. I'm gonna send you an invite. I just sent you an invitation, so hopefully that works.
Hey,
You made it. Hey,
I
how are
made
you?
it. I made it. What did you do? What did you do to make it come on?
No, I just invited you. I sent you an invite.
Oh, I see.
Yeah, but I feel
That
like
really
if you don't
worked.
have that many followers, it's like hard to be able to join people's lives, I think.
Oh, okay. I now get it. I now get it.
How are you doing?
Anyway, I'm good. And you?
I'm doing good. Doing good. Did you have any
I
questions
thank
for me?
God. Yes, I do. Yes, I do. I think it's a good topic you're trying to treat for this 21 days of manifestation. I
Yes.
think what I'm trying to ask here, I don't know whether it's in respect to the same topic, but is somehow, let me just come up with this. Okay. Talking about manifestation, okay. How do you start? As in the basics or fundamental? What are your the first steps you need to go before we can manifest? And then when you're done with that, I have another question. Then I think, yeah, if anything, I'll just let you know whilst we're talking.
Okay, so you're asking what are the steps to take before you manifest.
Yeah.
So for your manifestation to come into pass, for it to happen, you have to be at peace. Whenever you're in synchronicity of peacefulness and you manifest or you speak into existence what you want, especially when you're happy and you say your body is at peace. Like when you take like pain, is not saying take medication, but like when your brain is at peace, like you feel like you don't have stress of having bills or any worries, which I know on a daily basis we all have our issues as human beings. We're an adult. We are adults. You know, we live in a crazy world. But the best time to manifest is when you're at peace and you set your intentions to have that intentionality of knowing exactly what you want to come into existence. So,
Wow.
enable for you to have that peace. The best time for you to have peace is when you sleep and wake up.
Okay.
When your body is rejuvenated, you're well rested, and you wake up refreshed. That's the best time for you to start your manifestation.
Okay. So if I'm getting you right, okay. That means if someone is in survival mode, the person cannot manifest. Since you're talking about peace, the person might be thinking about how to survive, daily struggle, hustling, how to feed him or yourself. So does it give the person chance to manifest or it doesn't at all?
Give me 1 second, I'll be right back.
Okay.
I had to go grab my my seasoning stuff for the
Sure,
chicken.
sure.
Okay,
You can have all the
so
time to, take your time since you're cooking and you don't want to get burnt. So I can still be here since you're still cooking, give you some
no,
time
you're
to
totally
maybe.
fine. I do this every day. It's pretty easy for me to do. So yes, so if you're in survival mode, before you came on the live, I was saying something about how to get out of, say, we all have our own issues, right? So the trick to manipulating yourself or rewiring your thoughts, it doesn't matter what situation you're in. It doesn't even matter if you're in jail or whatever the case may be. What you do before you go to bed impacts your life when you sleep and wake up. This is a spiritual thing that happens when you go to sleep. So once you go to sleep, you dream, right? Not everybody dreams when they go to sleep. And our dreams travel faster than light. You know how the speed of light is. Can you calculate the speed of light?
No.
I'm not trying to get scientific here, but light is very fast. But our
Sure.
dreams are faster than light. Like, we teleport when we sleep because sometimes our dreams are unexplained because we can't explain certain things that we see in our dreams or certain people that we see. It's still unexplained scientifically. But what I know is before you go to sleep, you watch or you reprogram yourself, watch videos of self-development things like a lecture or like a podcast about self-development. You know what self-development is, right? Something to
Sure.
better yourself. Yeah, like some people read the Bible, but if you don't understand the Bible, don't read the Bible. Just go to YouTube and find self-development topics to listen to before you go to sleep, or you listen to it and you just fall asleep while you're listening to it. So once you do that, you also tell yourself, I am putting myself into the higher being, if it's God, because we believe in God. God created us to bring me peace before I go to sleep. So once you do that, you go to sleep and wake up. You make sure you have an 8 hours sleep. Once you wake up, then you manifest because you're at peace when you wake up. Some people go to sleep and wake up and they still like feel like tired. Have you noticed that? Some people go to sleep and wake up in the morning and they feel so
Sure,
tired.
sure. I think
But
that happens most of the time when you're being drained or
yes,
still exhausted of the sleep.
when that happens, do not manifest. But when you control your narrative by putting yourself into that state of mind before you go to sleep, and you make sure you have 8 hours of sleep, you wake up rejuvenated, refreshed, and at peace. That's the time when you wake up. The first thing you do is you don't grab your phone and go on Instagram. You write down the things that you're grateful for. And once you write the things that you're grateful for instance, I am grateful that I'm alive. I'm grateful that I saw another day. I'm grateful that I'm a man. I'm grateful I'm a woman. Stuff like that. Then after that, you manifest.
Oh, that's nice. That's great
It's
steps.
not that hard, right?
Not really, not really. I think it could be achieved if you focus on it, put your mind on it.
Yeah,
Start
you just
with
have
the
to be
programming.
consistent with it and disciplined with it and believe that it's going to happen. You cannot have doubt in your head while you're going through this process. Because once you have doubt in yourself, you just already told yourself you're wasting your time. It's not going to work.
Okay, okay, I get you. Okay, so it's more of trying to manipulate energy, but it
Yes.
starts first with programming the mind because the
Then
mind is the arena
yes,
for success.
yes,
Okay, so then it comes to this point that without you not having any basis of programming, it doesn't allow you to even think about manifesting
yes.
because you have to have some kind of a fixed mental attitude that
Yep. Like a
you
baby
want
that has
to.
no type of sense of life, like freshly born mindset, knowing that
Sure,
everything is okay.
sure, 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 sure.
And you're
I
gonna know
believe.
it. You're gonna start feeling it once you do what you do before you go to sleep and you wake up. You're gonna be like, why do I feel this way? If it doesn't happen, write in my DMs and let me know.
Okay, okay, okay. I believe it'll work because the same way it's simple like my name, but it is kind of works like there's a verse in the Bible that it says kind of faith thing is trying to hope for the better. Hebrews chapter 11 verse 1 talks about faith. It says faith is the substance of things hoped for, the evidence of things not seen. So it's like you have kind of trying to program your fate of things hoped for in the future and the evidence of it materializing in the reality. Like, yeah. So in the physical. So I kind of get it. I
Okay.
kind of get it.
Yeah. And also, I don't know what verse in the Bible, but I know that if you know the Bible very well, remember Job, right?
Job or Job, right?
Job.
Yeah.
Job, the richest man that God blessed with everything, and then
And
he lost
Satan
everything.
tempted him.
Yes, and lost everything. And what was the one thing that he said? He said, God, for what I have feared has come upon me. So he manifested fear, and it happened to him. Does that make
Okay.
sense?
Yeah, I think it connects the dot. So in manifestation, you don't put on doubt like you already said in the beginning that you don't have to doubt yourself. You
Yep.
don't have to because I think the only way to achieve this is not bringing in fear that will dissipate faith for you to manifest.
Because you're so powerful. We are very powerful beings. We are very, very powerful. Have you noticed that when you think about something and you see it on your timeline on your phone sometimes, or you think about someone and the person calls you, like the same way you think about doubt or negativity, it happens because you're that powerful and it comes to pass. But some people just don't know how powerful we are as human beings. And we allow negativity and a bunch of manipulations to keep us stagnant into that lifestyle. And people wonder why I work so hard, I'm not getting what I deserve. Although I'm pushing myself, blood, sweat, and tears. Nah, it's all within you, and you have to be the one to educate yourself enough to be ready. Like for me right now, I'm manifesting because I'm teaching people. I don't know you from a hole in the wall, but I'm learning what has worked for me. So as without, so within, right? So I'm given, enabled for me to receive. Does that make sense?
Sure, sure. I
Yeah.
think
So that's what I'm
there's
trying to
also a
express.
saying that goes that the more you teach, the more you receive.
That too. Yeah.
So there's something about when you have a calling or when you have a gift. There's a difference between a teacher and a preacher. Okay. I would say everybody can preach, but not everybody can teach like you're doing. A lot
Oh
of
yeah.
people, everybody can preach, salvation, everybody can preach whatever knowledge or topic about, but it's not everybody that can teach, the intrinsic steps or procedure for someone to understand and get enlightened or get guarded.
Yeah.
So you're part of calling you taking on the cross to at least not only admonish but bless and impact the whole world with your knowledge of what you've received, like a freely receive you freely give, like the Bible says.
Yeah.
So I admonish myself with your teaching, and I'm grateful I came across, so that I could learn a lot, because it's not enough to keep on learning, because I would say the moment you stop learning, you start dying, because we are in this world where we all keep evolving. The
Yeah.
moment you stop evolving, you start dying, because you cannot do with the information, yes, the years you've been dealing with the new and outdated information, you will not be able to fit in the system because, like somebody saying, I am a former champion. Muhammad Ali was a former champion, but now we have a new, legends
Yep.
like Mayweather, Floyd Mayweather, and is it Taxon or something? So the guy from Alabama. So it's like that. You need to always get abreast with information, and the more you learn, the more you become abreast with this information to advance your livelihood on earth. So I'm kind of learning, and I'm so much grateful. So something I want to ask is
Yeah.
about the same manifestation. Okay. So a lot of us, I don't believe in this world. No, no one doesn't want a good thing. Everybody wants a good thing. I don't know for others, but that is my own discretion. I think everybody wants a good thing in life. And nobody doesn't want to manifest good. Everybody would like to manifest good. But, in this same world, we are bound to so many orientations, nurturing, upbringing that hinders our possibilities of manifesting, especially when it comes to this part of our world, which is not supposed to be. We used to manifest a lot, but our new world have changed everything and feeding us with a couple of non-important information. So we are being fed with negativities and gets rich quick and all that. So I want to ask, with manifestation, does it take or does it have patience for you to receive your manifestation, or it's just a quick thing? Oh, let me start programming my mind because my mind is the arena for success. And because I did that, if tomorrow it doesn't manifest, does it mean that I'm doing the wrong thing, or does it mean that I need patience? For others who don't know what actually manifestation is, and perhaps maybe I'm also starting in the journey, I might need all these notes to get myself into it so that when I start, I know, oh, it takes a while. Oh, maybe I'm doing the wrong thing. So that's my question.
Okay, so that's a great question. It's a very important question because you need to understand and know certain things before you get into it. You're not just going to buy anything off the shelf if you don't see the description. So it's a really great question you're asking. So it takes, as a human being, it takes 21 days for you to do something consistently for 21 days for it to resonate in your memory. Like we design computers, we design AI, we design all these things, right? Humans do it. Nobody else does it. Now, if you know what coding is a bunch of words. It's easy if you study it, but I'm not gonna get really in depth with that. All I'm saying is, as humans, the brain takes 21 days. Everything in life takes 21 days for it to really, for you to say, hey, I know how to sew properly. Maybe it might be rough from the beginning, but if you consistently keep doing it for 21 days, you start realizing after the 21 days, you become a pro at it.
Okay. Okay.
So I'm a witness to that because I did my studies and 21 days is the number. That's why sometimes when you go for training, they tell you 2 weeks, 3 weeks. They don't really want to tell you the number, but the number is actually 21 days for your brain to recollect and remember how to do certain things the right way.
Okay. Okay. So It means for everything to fully or maturely manifest, for it to, you have the experience of it or enjoy the fruit of it, you need patience
Patience
and
and discipline
endurance.
and consistency for 21 days.
Okay, okay. So that is the time frame for it.
Yes.
What if somebody starts today and then he has the something, maybe puts the mind on something, and then like in the next 2 3 days it manifested. He's or she's excited about the whole procedure, and then he puts his mind on another big thing and it takes like forever not coming. What will be the challenge, do you think?
So then you face the
Uh,
challenge and you take initiative. You're honest with yourself. You tell you when you're doing something like this, you really have to be honest with yourself. You cannot cheat yourself because if you disappoint yourself, that means you're allowing the energy of disappointment to come in your vicinity, into your space, and people are going to keep walking all over you. But if you take your life very seriously and you say, "Hey, I am going to do this for me," even if I make a mistake, I accept that I've made a mistake, and I tell myself, I have made a mistake and I'm going to start all over. I don't care how many times you make a mistake, but once you acknowledge that you've made the mistake and you're going to start afresh and try, be consistent and say, I'm going to meet the mark of the 21 days.
okay, okay. So with what you're saying, it means during these 21 days, first thing is you must be focused. Second thing, consistent. Third
Mm-hmm.
thing, patience. And fourth thing, you must account and try to observe within these days. What you are doing must not fail. You must have some kind of hope, believing that it will manifest.
Discipline. Because without discipline, you're just a feather in the air and you just, anybody could wave you anywhere and you would just go, if that makes sense.
Okay. Does it conflict the fact that it's consistency and discipline are the same or different? Must you also
Consistency is like
inculcate
repeating the same
discipline?
thing. Discipline is you being strict with yourself and saying
Okay.
even if it's hard or not, I'm still gonna do it. Rain or shine, I'm still gonna do it because I'm disciplined. Have you ever seen somebody that's going for running and it's even raining and they're still going in the rain running? That's called discipline.
Okay. 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 That's a good explanation.
Yeah.
Okay. So I used to manifest a lot.
Okay.
Um I got a little bit into a few business issues, so Uh, I lost a few things, it's kind of confidential, but according to what you're saying, that's why I'm bringing out the story or narrative.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm at this point of my life. I'm trying to recalibrate my mind and then try and get the right facts and the keynotes to like they call something jumpsuit. So I want to kick start everything all over again. So
Yeah. And
trying
it's
to learn so
possible. You
many
just have
things.
to be ready and know that you take the initiative that I'm going to put in the work and it's going to happen.
Okay, so you have to trust yourself and trust the process.
And
It's not
trust
like a
God
quick
because God
kick.
will never ever leave you. Like God will never. Have you noticed the sun comes up a certain time, always on time? Have you noticed that? It's never late.
Can you come again?
Have you noticed the sun shines always on time? Have you noticed that? Even the moon,
Oh yeah, 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 yeah.
it's never late. So,
Those are my eyes.
yeah.
Yeah, those are my eyes. I believe what you're saying. I agree completely with whatever you're saying. It's just that sometimes you need to hear from somebody, not actually that you don't believe in yourself, But try and talk about it and learn new things in addition to the
And
information you
also,
have.
there's a saying that says sometimes when certain things don't happen the way that you want it, like if you're chasing something, you're not supposed to chase it, you're supposed to attract it. So if it doesn't happen for you, that means that's not what God wants to happen for you.
No, okay.
So you can't be stubborn in this process. All I'm saying is be realistic about the things that you really want to happen for you. And when you put the work towards it, it happens for you. Like it might not happen the way that you think it's going to happen, but then it still happens.
I got it. I got it.
Like,
Like you
for instance, let me give you
desiring
an
for a
example.
car.
I manifested a big house to live in. I'm not paying the mortgage.
Wow.
I'm not paying mortgage. I'm paying rent. But I did for 21 days. I wrote the type of house that I wanted to live in, the type of thing that I wanted, the type of things I
Wow.
wanted to be in the house. And guess what?
Ta-da.
So I'm a living testimony of things that are like unbelievably happening. And I'm able to speak about it. And I feel like there are people that always, need help. And I want to be the one to be the voice for that.
I think you're right on. You're spot on. Whatever you're doing is actually opening more opportunities and more blessing your way. Because it's more blessing to give than to receive.
Yep. And my chicken is
Yeah.
done.
Oh, that's nice.
But yeah,
Was it electric?
the stove.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. That's nice.
Yeah.
Is that your favorite? Is it nutrient or what? Protein?
Yeah. Well, so chicken breast. I don't know if you can see it. Chicken breast, broccoli, green beans, and sweet potatoes.
Are you enjoying it yourself or you with your son?
No, that's for me. It's just healthy,
Oh,
healthy food. My son lives in Utah, by the way. He doesn't live with me.
okay.
Yeah.
He's handsome.
Yeah.
He's really handsome.
But yeah, I hope I answered all the questions that you have today. And
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
you take it very
I don't.
serious for this 21 days coming up and really do it.
Do you fellowship at all?
Do I fellowship? Like
Yeah, like
African fellowship, like pray and stuff?
yes, or maybe do you have a direct connection with the universe, divine source, God, or maybe a church or something?
Mm, I don't I don't go and add other energies into my energy. I pray and worship alone. Um, Sometimes I go outside and I don't have fear. I don't care whoever's looking at me and I worship. Like I put my headphones in and I listen to like good gospel music, even when I'm going running and stuff. So I do worship. I do. If my friends are feeling the spirit and they just want to pray together, we pray together. But you won't find me when I was younger, I was in church a lot with my mom. But as I, started growing up, I realized I learned a lot of things that the evil eye is real and not everybody in the same vicinity and the same energy want the same things for everybody else. So that's when things get complicated. So if you really want your life to work, you need to not saying hide or be by yourself, but be real with it. Do it because you want to do it, not because you see other people doing it and you just want to like showcase that I'm praising God, you know?
Yeah, yeah, yeah. That's right. That's
Yeah.
that's that's so nice. I learned something about what you just said, and that is your connection with the source God. Sometimes it's not about the church as an organization, it's your personal relationship with God.
Yeah.
and people get it wrong because the church has now become the opium of the masses. And not only that, it has been an energy seeking place where people like energy seekers go there to extract and siphon a lot of people's
Energies.
energy. So if you
Yeah.
don't know, like you saying, I've had a lot of experiences on that. So I just wanted to know somebody would say, are you a fundamentalist or something? I just wanted to know. So that's why I asked about it, but I realized no, you are more knowledgeable about what you're saying and what you're doing,
Thank
and
you.
that
I
is
appreciate
helping you.
that. Yeah.
Yeah, that is really helping you to be who you are because it makes you unique and more original. Not copying somebody, not being in a foot, but having the right knowledge about God and trying to know actually who He is and how to communicate with Him. You know, and a lot of people have lost it because the church has been something that is not normal, and I believe God is using people to correct these mistakes in the church because I have been a victim in so many ways in the church, and
Oh, I'm so sorry to hear that.
don't worry, it's part of it. It's part of the cross you have to go through so that you
Well,
can also go out there to tell people and teach people.
yeah.
It's a good thing to love God, but it is a wrong motive to use that as a yardstick to steal the love people have for God and to make their hearts wax cold towards the love of God. Because people have gotten hurt and because of how the church have treated them, they don't even believe God exists.
He does. Trust
And
me on that one. God is real. God
yeah,
talks through people. God has his own language that he speaks to. If you're not ready, you won't understand. It's very encrypted. And when you've hit that higher power, you would hear it in a random way and you wouldn't understand what just happened.
you're right. You're right. And that's why I always say if you don't heal, have your own, like you said, if you don't have your own personal way, not like kind of isolate yourself to get to know Him personally for yourself, you will let other people enjoy these really earth and the blessings of God whilst you mourn and then you disconnect yourself from the source God.
Yeah.
You know.
And that's very true. And one thing about God is, I don't know if you've heard this in the Bible, it says God is a jealous God. And people misunderstand that, but he's a very jealous God. When he created you in his own image, he's very jealous of any other thing that comes around your vicinity that you want to share him with. He doesn't like that.
I'm learning.
Yeah.
I don't know if you have more requests. Um, but I've been waiting on this since the day I connected with you to talk to you about, because you started talking about this topic, I think the last time we were still talking
Yeah.
about manifestations. I was like, okay, if I have the chance to talk to you, I will just ask you these few questions that, I have challenged with. Now I have gotten the answers I need. I'll start working on it and then give you the feedback like in your DM, like you asked.
Yeah, I'm also challenging myself. I said to myself, I'm going to do this for 21 days. No matter where I'm at, even if I'm traveling, even whatever the case may be, I will come on this live and continuously do what I need to do to better myself and better other people out there too, you know? And there's no doubt in my mind that whatever I put my mind to, I can do. And it takes discipline. So I have to be disciplined and be ready. So start counting 21 days. Here we go. I'm
So
excited. Are
shall we
you?
be? So shall it be. So shall it be. And do you know one fascinating thing, an amazing thing about what you're doing? You
What?
know, the more you talk about your insights, your revelation, the things you are practicing yourself, the more you get some kind of confidence to achieve this manifestation thing.
Of course, it's supposed to happen. It already has happened. It's just you have to just put in the work.
I say, yeah, yeah.
You just have to be willing to put in the work. So let's see if you're ready. If not, you're gonna keep going in circles.
No, I'm ready with you as a teacher.
I'm not a teacher. I'm just God's creation, just doing his job, doing my job, my part. So,
Well, I'm honored to and humbled to meet you, because it's such a great privilege to uncover what you know and teach others. This is kind of impactful way.
yeah.
It's not like self benefit. Many people lose this notion of, oh, I want to be famous. No, but you stand for impactful. You're trying to be impactful. So it's not about fame you're looking for. It's about how you're going to impact your world with the good thing for or to achieve your highest good. So that is the
Yeah,
most
it's all about
important
self
thing.
development.
Yeah.
Yeah, self development is very, very important. It's part of the self care routine of bettering ourselves. I'm bettering myself, and I need to be stand on it. I'm not a blasphemy. One thing about me is I just when I say something, I do it, and it's important that you become the same way too. If you're going to be part of this journey with me. So here I am.
Sure. I'll ride on with you. Sure, I'll ride on with you. And I'll be open for correction and more kind of, learn more about whatever you know and whatever you try to admonish us in here.
Yeah, we're all learning together, and I like that you know the Bible very, very well, and it's very amazing.
Well, that is
Yeah,
part of it. That is
yeah,
part of the experience I had. And then, like, I learned from so many sources, but the correct source and know the truth because, that's what it says test all spirits. But
yeah.
then, if talking to you, I can even sense the spirit, the energy you're talking to. I can feel a lot of impactful energy behind whatever you're saying. That is why I was quick to jump, request and talk to you and ask these few questions.
I appreciate
Because
that.
sometimes it's not about, oh, whatever she's saying, I know. No, it's not about that. It's
Yeah,
about try and recalibrate your mind and program yourself with people, the same people who have also achieved the same way they've gone. You have gone through this program and you've achieved this house. So you want to put more target on yourself to achieve like the things that are realistic, not like superstition or
yep,
kind of
yep.
illusion.
Hmm.
So I understand what you're saying. So it's much more better to learn from somebody who has achieved the same things he talks about, not like walk the walk and not talk the talk. You see, so I'm learning from you.
Yeah, that's what's up. So I'm gonna go ahead and end this live because I have to eat some dinner, and then I have to run to the store. I made a promise to go to the store today before it closes. So it was really nice talking to you, and I'll probably
No,
come
it's
back again
like,
tomorrow.
sure. Greetings to everyone and mostly your handsome son. Okay.
Thank you. You have a
Okay.
good evening.
You too. Enjoy your meal.
Thank you. Bye.
Bye.
All right, guys. I have to go and eat. Diop, you're a bit late. You got here so late. But I'm about to eat my food, and I have to go to the decoration store because I need to go get some stuff. And I will catch you guys another time tomorrow, same time, 4 o'clock. I will try to be here on time, I promise. And peace and love, and may God guide you in your sleep today. Wake up rejuvenated, peaceful minded, and manifest. Bye.